Alright guys, it's DJ Craig here. Today I'm doing a video on my DJ equipment, most of my primary stuff. I'll show you all the backup and lighting over on the side in a minute, but right now here's my main system. First of all, we're running Virtual DJ version 7.0.2, and it's a great tool, I'm not gonna lie. It's amazing. It hooks up to your MIDI controllers like my Denon right here, and it does all your syncing. This Virtual DJ version has 4 decks, which is even better because it's just more easier. You can load up stuff, you can mix more songs at once. Great tool. Price is around $2.99 to $3.29 depending on what you want. Virtual download or a actual copy of the disc. Running on Acer, Aspire, I don't know what the number is, but it's a pretty decent computer if you want to DJ with. I highly recommend getting a Mac though eventually if you're going to be doing video with this, because PCs tend to crap out when you do all the video editing. But anyways, my main console right here, we have just a regular security rack basket, I don't know what you would call that, but it's good. You can put like your phone in here, you can put like your USB drives, and I mounted a lit light, gooseneck light on it so I can see what I'm doing. Right here we have my Denon DNX 500 4-channel. No, it's actually like 8-channel mixers. You can actually choose your input with these knobs right here. It has 2 mic inputs, a main and an auxiliary. Independent dB meters, 3-band EQ. You have your EQ on and off switch. You have your headphone switch. You have your master, your booth controls, and your master decibel meter. You can also plug your headphones. I don't have them plugged in right now because I don't need them. Coming on to the next part, we have my CD player. It's good for backup, but it's in my main system. It's called the DCD Pro 310. This is the 2-channel dual CD player with up to 16% faster pitch, 16% negative pitch, jog wheels, just your basic CD player. You come down here, we have my Denon DNX 2500 professional media controller, professional media player and controller. This thing's really good. Now, with this, you can hook up external drives and everything like that to it, and run Virtual DJ at the same time. If you're running Virtual DJ and Virtual DJ only, get the Denon DN-HC 4500. That's designed for Virtual DJ. As you can see, the screen displays no correspondence with what's going on the computer screen. With the HC 4500, you can see what the screen is saying. So it will say your time reading, what your pitch is, your BPM. This doesn't. However, if you go to control an external drive, you can see all that information. So that's that. Here's all the effects you want. Scratching, you can cue it up. You have your break, reverse, done. Reversing, pitch, scratching. Yeah, that's that. If you go down here, you have my Fremen power conditioner. This thing is great. This prevents any surges from coming through and wiping out your equipment, all that stuff. I recommend one of these. It also has pull-out lights depending on the model you get, and it has voltage meter, so how much voltage is coming through your wall. Now you can get a cheaper one than this, but it won't have the lights or the counter. It'll just be a basic power strip. I'll show you that in the back in a minute. Right here we have my BBE 882i Sonic Maximizer. This thing is also, it's a must-have if you're a mobile DJ. It takes out pink noise, static. It increases your speaker quality. To be honest, this thing makes your speaker sound $2,000 better with just $250 unit. Yeah, it's 250 bucks guitar center. You can probably find it cheaper on eBay, maybe like 175, but I like my stuff new. Pretty simple to use. You have your low and you have your high. Turn it off for you. That's off. That's on. Now the one thing with that is you want to watch out, because if you have your low too high, it will blow your speakers out. And the one thing I don't like about this, which I really should but I don't, if you look up here, there's no power coming through the decibel meter. This actually adds a 20 decibel increase to your mixer. Makes your mixer, it's like an amp for your mixer, makes it stronger. And I'll show you how that hooks up in a second. Come down here, we have the deck for the CD player. All your CDs and everything. And that's pretty much my main system, and it's an SKB DJ station 10x6 case, rack case, and just, you know, regular rack panel right there. Rack spacer, I don't know what you would call it. Over here I have one of my microphones. It's an older one. It's just a Pioneer. I have like 3 of these. I have a Shure wireless and I have a backup wireless. I'll show you those in a minute. Right here I have my Crown XLS 402 power amplifier, which is for my backup speakers, and I'll show you the speakers now. So that's all that. Alright, this is the front, kind of. We have the JBL Eon 15 P1 self-powered speaker. Great speaker, it's powerful, it has bass, it's loud, horns are powerful. If you put them up too loud, like if you need like a lot of power, you might blow these. I did, I had to get them reconed, but the recone kit I got and I had to put in is like 400 watts stronger than the original stock coning. So yeah, they're pretty good speakers, I recommend them. I have an Ultimate Support TS70B stands. I have, I don't know what model they are. They're old JBL speakers. They do kick pretty hard, and that's what the Crown runs. I wouldn't recommend getting these for your primary pair, but they do the job. They're nice. Alright, back inside the thing, inside the case. We have all this stuff. It looks like a mess in here, but it's actually very clean for cable management. We have the mixer up top. Hold on one second, let me put the song back on. Hold on one second. Nope, put that song back on. Gotta fit it in for YouTube. So underneath here we have the light. It's plugged into the power conditioner. This is the power conditioner right here. This is where everything gets plugged into. You see they have the Sonic Maximizer right here. And we have the CD player jack. Now you hook the Sonic Maximizer up like any typical equalizer. You run 2 wires from your mixer board, and you plug them in to the input on the maximizer. And you run the maximizer out to the speakers. Now, how to hook these up? Because these aren't self-powered. Very simple answer to that. These have outputs. You run an output back to the power amp, and the power amp out to these speakers. So they're all hooked up together. That's pretty much the inside of the case. You can't see the CD player in here because it's too shallow. On the Denon, you pretty much plug it in like any other device. You hook up the RTA cable to your mixer board, and you run a USB cable out to the laptop to control virtual DJ with. Let me show you the backup stuff and the lights. Alright, over here we have our trussing. We have a 10-foot on-stage stand, typical truss. It's not bad at all, especially if you're running small lights like these, maybe a couple power cans like that. All my lights are LED, by the way, except my spotlights, so that's scanners. Scanners are great. They're $150 each, but for what the average mobile DJ needs, they're perfect. You don't spend $4 grand on a moving headlight you don't really need. All my wires are in here. We have an extra like 200 feet of cable here for the speakers if you have to run them out far. We have 2 more of the DJ banks right here. I don't have the box for those anymore. And we have a backup system in here, and my DMX controls in here also. I'm not going to pull everything off right now, but what's in here is my DMX controller. We have a backup Crown amplifier, another power conditioner in there. That's all I can fit on the bottom. On top, we said before, I have a Behringer mixer. That's the knockoff version of my Denon one, and I have, what's it called? It's like my Denon media controller, but it's not. It's based off a Pioneer MEP 7000, 5000, whatever it's called. But yep. Anyways, in here we have all my DMX cables and power cables for the lights, and in here we have the skirting, all the power cords, and everything like that. That's my DJ setup, and thanks for checking out my channel. Have a nice day.